How's it going, everybody? Alright, so I decided to review, or not really review, but it's like a commentary review of the Scream franchise. Starting with the first Scream that came out in 1997. This movie is one of my favorite horror movies of all time. Like, I believe it is probably top 3, maybe. Like, as far as slasher films go, not putting all the horror movies together because, there's several subgenres within horror movies, but, or within the horror genre, you know what I mean? So, but as far as slasher films go, like, Scream is definitely, like, it's number 3, for sure. I would say Halloween can't talk right. Halloween 1978 is number 1. A Nightmare on Elm Street, the original, and Scream. Yeah, those are my top 3 slashers. But yeah, if you would like to watch along, then I am on the Dimension screen right now. So yeah, it's like right before the phone starts ringing. So yeah, if you can hear it, hopefully you can't, or else this video will get flagged. So hopefully you won't hear it. But anyways, my goal with this commentary style review is I want to basically cram this hour and 50-minute movie into like a 20-minute review, commentary review, whatever. I've seen some channels do it, and I think it's pretty cool. I would like to try it myself. Gonna really test out my editing skills with this, keeping all this stuff in, all my thinking and everything I'm thinking, whatever. It's like behind the curtain, if you will. But anyways, let's get to it. I'm about to hit the play button. When I say, I'm gonna count to 3, and then I'm gonna say go. When I say go, hit the play button. All right, 1, 2, 3, go. Shit. Dimension Films. Man, I miss Dimension Films. Scream. Drew Barrymore. Man, she was so hot back in the day. I don't care what anybody says. The first time I saw this movie, just like many others, I thought that she was going to be like the star of the movie. Like, back when this movie came out, my math is not very good. I'm like 33 now. 1997, I was, like 8? I think. God, my math is bad. I have no idea. Somebody correct me in the comments. Tell me how stupid I am. I don't know. Nowadays, if somebody calls you like this, which no one could really get away with it now. I mean, you just block that shit. But, yeah. With Scream 5 coming out, I wonder how they're going to actually do it. How they're going to actually pull it off. Because people have caller ID now. There's people who had caller ID when this fucking movie came out. Sorry for cussing. I try not to cuss too much in my videos nowadays because people have been getting on to me. Whatever, fuck them. Whatever. See what I did there? You like scary movies? What's your favorite scary movie? What comes to mind? Halloween. Good taste, Drew Barrymore. We should get married. Nightmare on Elm Street. That's a great one, too. Like I said, those are like my top 2 right there. Fuck yeah, Freddy Krueger. It was not scary. Come on. I don't know, as a kid, I guess it kind of freaked me out a little bit. I'll tell you what, when A Nightmare on Elm Street came out, well, hold on. Oh, see, right then, I would hang up the phone and I would call 911 if I was her. I would call them. Yes, I would. Don't be playing around with that motherfucker. No. Get off the phone, call 911. See, she still hasn't fucking called. I really gotta stop fucking cussing somebody. Anyways. Get a swig of this beer. Coors Light for anybody that's wondering. No, you listen here, you little bitch. You know, I actually met Roger Jackson, who voices Ghostface, at a convention in Atlanta that I went to. That shit was awesome. He even said that he would leave me a voicemail on my phone that I could save and I could somehow make it my voicemail. Or like my answer, you know, whatever it's called. I can't think. But I didn't. I didn't do it. I was like, that's not worth $40. But I gladly paid him for an autograph and a picture. Which I'm pretty sure was like $80. 70 or $80. Why is she like, just call 911? That's all you gotta do. Just call 911. See, now you're saying you're calling the police? Give me a fucking break. Thought you didn't have a boyfriend. And he'll be here any second. He's big and he plays football and he'll kick the shit out of you. Oh, Lord. Just because somebody plays football don't mean anything. Depends. This is a pretty fucked up scene. Why am I still cussing? I thought I said I was going to stop cussing. This is really a messed up scene, though. Like, it really, really is. Don't turn off the light. Don't listen to anything he says. Get off the phone. At this point, it's pretty much like, screw Steve, alright? I don't know. I'd hang up, I'd call the police, and when he calls in, he's going to get a dial tone or a busy signal, whatever. I mean, what the fuck did she just unplug? The TV's still on. Anyways. I do really love this movie. This is such a good movie. This is the first time I've ever done a commentary for a movie. So bear with me. If it's not the best in the world or the most polished, forgive me. Just talking to myself over here. But really, I'm talking to you. You who are watching. My cat's just looking at me. He's judging me. He's like, why are you talking to yourself, dude? I'm sorry. Wrong answer. That was a good one, though. He pulled a good one on her. Man, he set her up to fail. I wonder if he would have killed her if she would have got it right, though. Like, I feel like he would have. I definitely feel like he would have. See what I mean? So, oh my God. All those intestines. Ugh. I will just never understand why she stayed on the phone. I mean, I guess she was scared. I mean, obviously, but come on, dude. Like, get off the phone and call the police. I wonder if she would be the type to, like, call for defunding the police. but be in a situation like this and want the police to come and help her. That would, yeah. I don't want to get into politics. I'm sorry. I just had to throw that out there. No more politics, I promise. Yeah, I'm sure he didn't hear that. I'm assuming that everybody watching this video or listening to this commentary, whatever, has already seen this movie. Oh, there he is. I wonder who that was. Like, I would like to know, like, y'all let me know in the comments. Because I don't think it's ever been, like officially said. Was that Stu? Or was that, shit. I forgot. Billy. Yeah. Was it Stu or was it Billy? Hearing the groans, that sounds like it's probably Billy. Run. Why did you stop? Damn horror movies. He put no force into that stab. He just like... Whatever, dude. Whatever. Okay. I don't know why I'm roasting this movie. Oh, right in the nads. See, if you could just like tough it out. Just tough it out. And run. I know. She got stabbed in the chest. And he just got her freaking larynx crushed. She ain't going nowhere. Imagine how terrifying this would be. Like, this would be so friggin' terrifying, dude. Like, to know that... Oh, man. Like, she's hearing her daughter get stabbed to death. Like, holy shit, man. Dude went ham on her. That's fucked up, man. Tree. That's got to be Billy, right? It's got to be. God, just imagine how terrible that would be to see that. Like, or seeing a stranger like that would really suck. But to see your own flesh and blood, your daughter, your kid, fucking hanging from a tree, dead. Oh my God, dude. Those people would be scarred for life. See, it was already out. It was definitely him. It had to be him. It had to be. Man, Neve Campbell was so friggin' hot back in the day. She's still a looker. Don't get me wrong. I'm sorry. I know some of you think it's sexist to call a woman attractive nowadays. To say she's hot, whatever. But look, I don't care, okay? I see it as a compliment to a beautiful woman to say that, okay? Whatever. You can say what you want to. You don't have to watch my videos. But man, was she hot. Like, I don't blame Billy for trying so hard, man. Like he wanted what she's got. But he was respectful about it, though, right? I mean, he was respectful. He never pushed the... I mean, he did push the issue a little bit, okay. Sure, fine, whatever. But he was respectful for the most part. You know, all the, like talking about movies and stuff, like, how he... All the signs were there. When I watched this movie the first time, I did not put two and two together. Like, I kind of did. By the middle of the movie, I realized that it was definitely Billy. But had no idea Stu was in on it. I did not think it would be two of them. Felt like it would be one of the two. But anyways, all the signs were there. Like, seriously, man. All the signs were there. The way he associates life to movies, movies to life. I mean, it's so obvious now. He was trying to make his own movie. Some of you may be getting tired of, like, hearing me talk. Whatever. It's a commentary. It's going to be more talking than anything. If you want to watch the movie without any talking, then watch the movie without, you know, like, actually watch the movie. You know, whatever. The alcohol could be talking to an extent. I'm just kidding. I've only had one beer. One. Just one. See, he's like, I'm not trying to rush you at all. I was only half serious. I mean, he's pushing the issue, but not really. A PG-13 relationship, if you flash somebody, if they actually show it on the screen, if breasts are shown, it's rated R. Simple as that. But I don't know, back in the 90s, Titanic came out and they showed Kate Winslet with her boobs hanging out. And it was like PG-13, nipple action and everything, but, you know, it was PG-13, whatever. I mean, I'm not complaining. Don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining. But I'm just saying, nowadays, that's definitely a rated R, right? Titanic would be rated R if it came out in 2020. Which, I'm not kidding. Titanic wouldn't come out in 2020. Not the way it was made back then. Everybody would think Jack was like a sexist or something. A toxic masculinity. I said no more politics. I'm sorry. You know, I really do not like Rose McGowan. I really don't. I like her in this movie. I like the character of Tatum. Tatum. I like the character of Tatum. But I don't like Rose McGowan. Never have. There's always been something off about her. I just don't like her. And ever since joining Twitter a few years ago and seeing some of the stuff she posts, it just validates a lot of that. Like, I do not like that. I don't like her. Mm-mm. No way, Jose. Henry Winkler. The Fonz. Have any of you ever seen Happy Days? You know, the old TV show? Dewey! Seriously, have any of you seen the Happy Days TV show that came out? I believe it came out in the 60s. But I used to watch reruns of it on, what was it? Nick at Night. That's good shit, man. Real good shit. I think right here in this scene, it was pretty much obvious that Billy was the killer. Man, yeah, I've always loved Randy. I always thought he was a great character. See, like, look at that look on his face, on Billy's face. Like, he's like, bitch, you're about to out us. It wasn't you. It was Billy. It had to have been. He might have been on the phone, though. Maybe not. Because she said that he was with her. Better leave her alone. See, he's mad. Like, you're outing us, dude. These were such innocent times back in the 90s. How I miss them. knowing that somebody was going around killing people, it would be really scary living like in the mountains alone and all that. Like that would definitely be terrifying. I mean, not for me. I mean, I'm a big dude, you know, I can take care of myself. But for, you know, little Nev Campbell here, you know, I don't know, man. I mean, she definitely got some fighting skills because she took it to, you know, whoever, you know, came to like, you know, start trouble with her later on in this scene. Tell you what, though, I would definitely have some security if you know what I mean. Courtney Cox. Man, she was so hot back in the day. I don't care what anybody says. So many hot women in this movie. Courtney Cox was hot as hell back in the day, man. That woman was. Nowadays, though, she's had some work done. And she's made herself look like a... I don't want to be mean. She's definitely not as attractive. Definitely not as attractive. I still respect the hell out of her as an actress. You know, I wish she was in more stuff. But I think there's a clear reason why. She... Look, I don't want to be mean, but she has some bad work done. Whoever did her work did a very bad job. I'm just calling it like I see it. I'm sure she's a fine person. Yeah, I know I'm right. I mean, come on. So probably gonna get some hateful comments. Like, you fucking asshole. You're demeaning to women. I'm not demeaning to women. I love women. But yeah, I had a huge crush on Nev Campbell back in the day. Like, I remember being a kid and watching these movies and just being like, that's like dream woman material right there. She was, dude. Like, she was that. Like I said, she's still good looking. Oh, here we go. I mean, if somebody just calls you out of the blue and wants to have this conversation, I mean, wouldn't you think something was up? I mean, it was the '90s. People were a little bit more naive back then, I think. See? That's your first clue. See, he's starting all that shit. You should know something's up. Man, I don't know. I don't know why slasher films make people look so stupid. I don't see if Scream 5 pulls this shit. It's gonna like automatically go down like 2 points, and you know it's going to. You know it's going to. You got to make the victims look like dumbasses. If you can hear my air conditioner, I'm sorry. I thought I turned it off. Actually, you know what? I didn't think I turned it off. I'm not going to lie to you. I live in Georgia. All right. It's hot. It's really hot. So the AC must be on. Don't pick your nose, Nev. That's such a bad look. I mean, I know her finger wasn't all the way in her nose, but God, that sexiness factor just goes down a little bit. See, there he goes. There he goes. Call the police. See, she got him. She's getting him now. She's fighting. Damn. Fucking dickhead. See, he was just toying with her. I don't think he really wanted to kill her right here at this point. I think he just wanted to scare the shit out of her. Maybe cut her up a little bit. I don't know. What do y'all think? I mean, how convenient. Look at those eyes, man. He was clearly the fucking killer. Like, obviously, that was too quick. Stu was the one that was obviously chasing her around. That was definitely Stu. But he was no doubt on the phone. He was no doubt at all on the phone. Man, I miss David Arquette. Like, he should be in more movies. Like, he's not a bad actor. I mean, he kind of is. But he's funny. You know, he really is. He's funny. He should definitely be in more stuff. I think it's a crime that he's not. Ironically enough, he plays a cop. I'm talking about crime, cop, whatever. Stop resisting arrest. Sound like RoboCop there, I think. Sydney! You know what's funny? I used to think that Skeet Ulrich was Johnny Depp. I don't know if that was like a common thing, but he looked like a young Johnny Depp, and I swear to God, I always thought that he was Johnny Depp. Not always, but for the longest time. And then one day, like a normal person, I read the back of the case, and it says Skeet Ulrich. I was like, oh, okay. Who the hell is Skeet Ulrich? See, this was like back in the Friends days, you know, when Courtney Cox was on Friends. Such a beautiful woman. She's so mean though. Why she gotta be so hateful? Like, damn, trigger warnings. What am I talking about? Trigger warnings. wouldn't that mask have DNA on it? Right? It would have DNA on it. They were able to test for DNA back in the 90s, right? Am I crazy? I mean, the obvious answer to that is yeah. But I think I'm making some sense here. He has the eyes of a psychopath. He has the blackest eyes, the devil's eyes. Halloween reference for all of you. Some of you probably already knew that. Which is, his last name is Loomis. You know, Dr. Loomis, Dr. Samuel Loomis from Halloween, Billy Loomis. Your instincts are right. It was him. You know what they say about a woman's instincts? They say they're always correct, but they're not. But in this case, they were. If you think kids back then were bad, whoa. Kids nowadays, I can only imagine what he would be saying. Impeccable timing. Bam! Let her know. She let her know. See, that's my kind of woman right there. Woman that's not afraid to throw hands. As long as she ain't throwing them at me. I don't want to be a woman that's an abuser. I know, look, I respect a woman that can take care of herself. But I ain't being with no woman that's going to throw hands at me. Like, throw hands at my enemies, but not me. Like stand up for me. Not that I need anyone to stand up for me. I can take care of myself. I can fight. But hey, having a ride or die, there ain't no shame in that. Hello, Sydney. See, that's definitely Stu. Gotta be Stu. I'm reading the subtitles. It looks like you fingered the wrong guy. The subtitles, like I'm I got subtitles on right now, and it says it looks like you fingered the wrong guy. Oh my god. Look how young Liev Schreiber was. He's so old now. He was so young back then. Young strapping individual. The people don't have a right to nothing. She has a right to her personal business. Look at the blue eyes. Woo! A woman with blue eyes has the keys to my heart. I'm not saying that women with like brown eyes, hazel eyes, look, I don't discriminate. I'm just saying, blue-eyed women, preference. All you ladies out there, maybe it's because I'm biased. I don't know, because I have blue eyes. But again, I don't discriminate. If you have brown eyes, hazel eyes, green eyes, like Nev has brown eyes. She looks like she's full of shit. But I would still, like, I'd give so much to be with that girl. I'm telling you. Damn those blue eyes. Alright, I'll stop. What a dick. That was probably Billy. Just kidding. Stupidity leak. Oh no, it's the killer. killer, killer chicken dinner. I'm telling you, your intuition is right. The women's intuition. They say it's always right, but it's not. It's right in this case. She knows there's something off with them. It's the truth. He's such a prick even trying to make that comparison. But I mean, that's the point, because he really is a prick. He's trying to, like, kill her and shit. You're not sorry. You're trying to get her riled up because you're a dickhead. Your stupid 90s haircut. I do wish I had his hair, though. I wish I had hair in general. It sucks having bad genetics. Just saying. Bad hair genetics, anyway. It's not fair. Life isn't fair. You'll find that out as you go through your days, youngin'. Girls can be so mean. People in general, though. People in general can be so mean. Especially high school kids. I do not envy kids that are in high school. I mean, in a way, I kind of do. Being an adult has its good points and bad, you know. My cat is still looking at me. He's judging me. Don't look at me like that. I'm not talking to myself. I'm talking to whoever is watching this commentary. So what has he just been hanging out in the stall for like God knows how long? Like, how did he know, or she know, that Sydney would be going into the bathroom? That's definitely a dude. And the romance begins. The love story between Dewey and Gil, the odd couple. If I remember correctly, like I know they were married in real life. If I remember correctly, watch out, Cat. If I remember correctly, they met on the set of this movie. Come here, Cat. Louie. 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 I know you hear me. He likes to ignore me. Hey, buddy. My cat Louie decided to be a part of the commentary. Meow for him. Nah, he said no. Okay. Well, leave then. She was into him. Don't start all that meowing while I'm doing this. I always liked Henry Winkler. Like, I always thought he just seems like a really good dude. There's just something about him. Like, he has a good aura about him or something. I don't know what I'm talking about with auras and shit. But he seems like he seems like good people. Oh, come on. You're scared of your own reflection. Like, when he actually gets stabbed, it's like, I can't even take this seriously because he's so funny when he screams. I don't know if it's supposed to be funny, but I laugh every time. Ha! Wes Craven. Rest in peace. Man, Wes Craven was the man. So many great horror movies. Nightmare on Elm Street, Last House on the Left, Hills Have Eyes, Scream movies. He also directed the movie Cursed, which I think is so underrated. I actually really like that movie. Like, it's not perfect, but I like it a lot. What's up? He decided to come back and he said, "Hey, uh-oh." Like, I can't help it. I laugh every time. He has a funny scream. School's out for summer. School's out forever. Alice Cooper. Right, cat? Alice Cooper. There's a helicopter going over my place right now. I don't know if y'all heard that. I don't know why they put that shit in the movie. Like Ghostface like stalking them. It's so corny. Man, I miss video rental stores. Like, I don't know about you guys and girls. Like, I so miss video rental stores. Like, those were the days. Like, I would give up Netflix. I would give up Hulu. I would give up Amazon Prime. Maybe not Amazon Prime because that's essential, because of the free shipping and everything. I'd give up and all of this. I can't talk right. I give up all the streaming services to have video rental places back. I'm just a nostalgic person. I love Matthew Lillard. Dude is hilarious and so underrated as an actor. Like he's always been like support like putting these supporting roles, but he's definitely a good actor. He can definitely handle his own movie. I think anyway. But yeah, this is the scene right here that I think there was just no doubt. There had to be no doubt that Billy and Stu, or at least one of them anyway, was the killer. Everybody's a suspect. Yeah, look at this shit. Like, he has no idea, man. He is sandwiched between two deranged psychopaths. See, Randy was on to him. Like, I don't know if he seriously believed they were the killers, but he was definitely on to him. On the TV screen. By his red right hand. look at this shit. Who walks around in a crowded grocery store wearing, like, the Ghostface costume? Who does that? Dewey eating his ice cream. So serious while innocently eating an ice cream. Like he's a little kid or something. Old boy's making that cigarette look good. I don't smoke anymore, though. I used to. But I quit that shit. That's littering. You prick. Stop meowing. I got a video going on. I don't think I'm mean to my cat. I don't think. He might have a difference of opinion. He went back to the back and he's talking shit right now. And she was so beautiful back in the day. Like why would she get that plastic surgery done? I just don't. I understand people don't want to age. They're insecure about aging and stuff. Whatever. She used to be. I guess she still kind of is. Jamie Lee said some really shitty things. Like talking shit about parents that let their kids watch scary movies. I mean, she's entitled to her opinion, but considering who she is, like I think it's really messed up. You know, I think it's really fucked up that she's so harsh on parents. You know, that let their kids watch scary movies. You get what I'm saying? Like, we're your fans, and we're creating new fans for you. How about be a little grateful? Very subtle. Very, very subtle. I guess it's a little cold in there. I know, so original. Like, I think this is definitely like one of the more iconic scenes in this movie. Like, Rose McGowan isn't a bad actress. I just don't really like her as a person. There's just something about her I really do not like. I mean, I know what it is. I'm not going to get into it on here. But she just really rubs me the wrong way. I mean, you see somebody come on, man. So who do y'all think that is? Do you think that's Stu? Do you think it's Billy? I venture to think it's Billy because Stu would be preoccupied with the party, right? But I mean, it could have been Stu. But I think it was Billy. She got some fight in her too. That's hot. Paris Hilton. That's hot. Definitely did not sound as good coming from me. Like, how stupid do you gotta be? She should have, like, her best bet would have just been to keep fighting him. And for the record, there's no way, like, I'm sure most of you know, it's common sense. There's no way the door would support her weight. Like, I'm sure, obviously she doesn't weigh a lot. See, he just gave him the look like, it's done. I did it. Yeah, Billy's the one that killed her. So I hope I'm doing all right, with this commentary. I hope I'm not boring the hell out of you if you've stuck around this long. But I definitely appreciate you sticking around and even clicking on the video and sticking around long enough for me to get a view count on this video. That's great. But if you stuck around this long, you're the real MVP. So thank you. And I live so close to the road, and the traffic is so freaking loud. And I really used to have such a huge crush on Neff Campbell. See, there he goes again. He's making the connection to, from life to movies. And she's catching on, but this is life. This isn't a movie. And see, here he goes. He's definitely the killer. Like, for people who are watching this for the first time, like, isn't he clearly the killer? Gotta be. Man, she kissed my hand like that. Oh my God. Lucky mother. Anyways. Oh yeah. Yeah. Bum chicka wow wow. Watching a classic. Halloween, whoop whoop. They're watching like one of the most iconic scenes in horror movie history. The editing was off though. The editing is off there because they just showed, they just showed Bob hanging on the wall, and now they're showing Myers with the knife about to stab him. Yeah, come on. Editing people have eyes. They catch on if they know what they're looking at. I met Matthew Lillard at the Days of the Dead convention in Atlanta, and I got him to sign my Scream poster, and I'll be right back. That was so cool. Yeah, he's a pretty nice guy. I don't think he appreciated my Shaggy impersonation, though. He looked at me like all weird and shit when I did my Shaggy impersonation. I was like, well, that's embarrassing. My goal is to meet the entire cast of this movie, like all the main cast members. That would be great. Especially Skeet Ulrich and Nev Campbell. Like those two, I would definitely like to meet. Like I said, I don't like Rose McGowan as a person, but I would still pay to meet her just to get her to sign my poster because I would like to get the entire cast to sign my poster. Man. Screw you, Billy. You piece of shit. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. All them drunk assholes. Why didn't they show that? You know, I talk a lot of shit about this movie as I watch it, but I still really love this movie. Like it's still number 3 as far as slasher films go. Because even though it's got some stupid typical slasher film elements, it's it's still a really good movie. And it's innovative. It was innovative for its time. Get out the road. you, you see these cars coming at you full speed. Why the hell are you standing in the road? Man. Nice. Yeah. Yeah. Be like the Kool-Aid man. Oh yeah. Still questioning him because she still knows something ain't right. Uh huh. coming up with stuff on the fly. Very smart of you, Billy Loomis. Look at this Joker. Like, he is so clearly the killer. There is the fake out, you know. Oh, he really wasn't the killer. So who was it? At this point, I think you pretty much know it's Stu. At this point, I think you have it near. You know, you're thinking Billy's out of the. He's out of the equation. So now you're thinking it's either Stu or Randy. But it would definitely have to be Stu. Because Randy, you know, during the party, you know what I'm trying to say. Randy was the one, you know, who was entertaining everybody, watching the movies and everything. I mean, who else could it have been? It had to be Stu, right? How lucky you were. Yeah, that'll scar you for life. You know it's not Randy now. So it's got to be Stu. See, I'm watching this, like, trying to, like, go back to, like, when I watched this movie for the first time, and I didn't know who it actually was. So it had to be Stu. Oh, yeah. Yeah, like, I don't know who else it could have been at this point, because Dewey is with they're together. Dewey and Gale are together. Randy's on the couch watching a movie. Billy's presumed dead. Tatum's dead. I guess they were going on the whole Mr. Prescott thing. Sydney's dad. Kenny's dead. Someone killed Kenny. I get it now. Oh my God. Somebody killed Kenny. Poor Kenny. Jesus. At this point, yeah, again, it's definitely Stu. It's not a mystery anymore. Because if you remember Sydney's dad from earlier in the movie, he's bigger. So, definitely not Ghostface. He just throws him down. I mean, we as an audience, we know it's not Randy. At least we knew that much. Oh, Billy's still alive. He's still alive, but he couldn't possibly be the killer. I mean, he's wounded. He's near death. He couldn't possibly be the killer. We all go a little mad. Oh! And that is the reveal. But he obviously had an accomplice. Imagine how bad that was suck for poor Sydney. These two demented fucks. She should have slapped him right when he said that. Oh, the big reveal. Even Stu didn't know that. I'll be right back. Like, he plays a very convincing serial killer. What are you doing, Cat? Oh, this part is like really messed up. Like, holy shit. Like this shows just how crazy they are. I mean, it's crazy enough to kill someone else. You know, that's psychotic and demented as all hell, obviously. But this is like a whole nother level of crazy. It's obvious who the bitch is. Stu was definitely a bitch. That's my favorite line in this movie. I don't know what that says about me. I'm feeling a little woozy over here. Like, oh shit. Hey, man. Enjoying the movie, Leo? Bitch! Peer pressure. I'm far too sensitive. My mom and dad are gonna be so mad at me. Got him. Oh, yeah. Ow. And you know, people still think that Stu's alive. Hit that dude he ain't alive. He ain't alive. There's no way. He just wakes up and punches Randy in the face. A damn good shot. Bam! He ain't waking up from that. That poor dude. Well, guys, this has been fun. I hope you have enjoyed this video, this commentary. I hope that it hasn't been the worst one ever. But yeah, I guess that's all I got. Scream, like I said, it's one of my favorite movies. One of my favorite horror movies of all time. I do love this movie so much. You know, I may end up doing the entire Scream franchise after this. And, you know, I think that could be pretty fun. Just do the entire franchise, do commentaries for all of them. But I don't know. You know, I didn't really like the sequels as much as this one. You know, nowhere close. But, you know, if you would like me to do a commentary for those movies, let me know. And, you know, if enough of you want me to do it, then I'll do it. If not, then we'll see what happens. Might still do it anyway. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, this commentary, I keep calling it a video, but if you like this commentary and you want more, please do like and subscribe. hit that notification bell. I would greatly appreciate it. And like I said, comment below. Let me know what you would like to see on this channel, and let me know if you like this commentary. So yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching. It means a lot. Y'all have a good one. And I'll be right back.